Hello besties, welcome back to Down for Glam. It's me, Gigi. I have really been missing you. I am missing doing nails. I've had the same nails on for going on 3 weeks now. I really need fills. And I'm so sad I didn't bring any nail stuff with me to Nevada. But what I did do before I left Nevada was make a few videos, and here's one of them. And today we're doing a nail fail. We're going to use some Burano and do a shadow French. This is actually my very first time to try this actual technique. And I did it on camera for you so that you can see that yes, it's okay if you make mistakes. And yes, it's okay if you're not perfect at something the very first time you try it. That's rarely going to happen. So it's okay to make a mistake, and it's okay to make a shitty nail, and you just keep going until you make a good one. And I have not actually tried this technique again, but you can be sure once I get all my gear back, your girl Gigi going to be trying this nail again, because I definitely think it's a very effective, beautiful look, and I want to be able to share that look with you. So we are definitely going to do that. So what I'm doing now is just making a deep smile line with this Peach Burano Poly Gel. And I'm taking my time with it, really trying to make the edges the way I like it so that I don't have to do too much filing, which of course we are going to sharpen up that smile line a little bit with a file after we cure it. And we're curing it now. And here comes that file I was talking about. And we're just going to come in with that file and gently file around it. Make sure it's really sharp. You want to try not to ruin your form if you can. If you do, you can always place another one. But I don't know about you, but I have a hard time making my form go where the other one was. It's hard for me to get it to go back under that nail bed. So honestly, I prefer to try to save it if I can. And now I'm coming in with this little soft toothbrush and just wiping away all of that with some alcohol, making sure it's dust free so we can come in with the polish. The next step is polish. I'm going to make sure that that is very dry. And with a tiny, tiny brush, I'm going to paint some black polish. There's a little black polish. And this polish is the Model 1's black polish. And with this tiny little brush, I am just going to take it along that smile line to make a black line. And that will, of course, show through later after we add the white. And we're not just going to do one color. We're going to fail with 2 colors. First, we're going to use this black. And it's okay if you get it on the top. It's totally fine. You're just going to file that away. Don't worry about trying to make it perfect. The perfect will come with the filing. And I say that even admitting that there was no perfect in this nail. This is nail fail 100%. So it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. It's like I used to do some coaching for some friends of mine. And one of my friends wanted to start writing songs. And I told her that she has to go ahead and just be okay with writing some shitty songs before she writes a great song. So you have to be okay with writing some crappy or building some crappy nails before you build some beautiful nails. And then we're going to come in with this gold. And of course, both these colors get 2 coats. So now I'm going to be honest, I have not worn a nail that was made like this. So I don't know what the strength level is of connecting the polish with the poly gel. I cannot speak to that. And I don't have that nail here with me so that I can experiment with it. So when I saw it done the first time, it was Kirsty Meakin who did it. And I've not seen that client come back yet to see if it broke. And she did it the same way. She used polish the same way. And I will say that most of my polish and gel combinations have turned out wonderful, so with a couple of small exceptions. So it may be just fine, but it may be something that you need to think about the strength of the nail. So honestly, I really don't know. If you've experienced anything like that, please let me know. I definitely want to hear about it. That's the point of this channel, so we can learn together, right? Now we're going to come in with a very sloppy white application. super, super sloppy. And I feel like when I did this, when I made this nail, I want to say I'm remembering that I told myself I was going to cut all this part out of the video. But I didn't, because it's a nail fail, you guys. And I just want you to see that I am failing at this nail. And this is what I'm talking about. You've got to be careful with that form. And I'm off camera just fixing that a tiny bit just to make sure it's nice. And I'm holding on to it as well, just to make sure there's no shifting as I sculpt this tip. And we're just using this white to finish out the length of the nail and making it pretty. And I know there's going to be a little bit more coming up as well. So please let me know in the comment section below, how are you guys dealing with the COVID virus? I know a couple of you are probably still at work. I know one for sure has still been working. Want to make sure you guys are being as safe as you can. It's a really scary time right now. This is something I have never, ever experienced in my entire life. And I don't think anybody that is alive has ever experienced anything like this. This is a worldwide crisis, and it's a very interesting and terrifying time. And so please let me know what you're doing to cope with this. How are you keeping yourself safe? Are you and your family staying home? Are you working? Do you have the safety precautions you need to be working safely? And if you are one of the people working, thank you so much. The whole world needs what you're providing right now. And I, for one, am so grateful that we have you. I did want to point out that you can see how messy that right at the smile line is. All of that will file out. And maybe even a little too much, and you'll see that as well. But anyway, definitely please stay safe, take precautions, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, gloves when necessary. If you have to be out at the store and you have a mask, please wear it. You don't know who you're protecting by not getting this virus. So just protect yourself as best you can. We need you on this planet. We need you to be awesome. So you can see when I filed, and I'm sorry I didn't get that on camera, I did file away some of the white. So I'm just coming in with some of the Mifa Perfect White. And we are just going to give that a tiny bit of polish up there. And I am spreading that down the nail just to make sure we don't have a harsh line from the polish. As you know, that is not a clean look. And even though this is a nail fail, I wanted it to have as clean a look as possible. And as you can see, I really did not succeed at this nail. But it's not the worst nail I've ever created either. So I'm pretty happy with my very first attempt at a shadow French in this particular technique. And so I definitely am not upset with it. But, you know, like I said, we all fail when we try new techniques. And I think it's really important to show that process sometimes so that the people who are watching you make it look easy, so to speak, realize that a lot of practice went into making it look easy, and it's okay if you're not perfect at it right away. Now, I did go ahead and come in with a quick top coat on that. And there you go, guys. There is the finished nail fail. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you did below, and there'll be 1 or 2 shots at the end. Bye, guys.